to another episode of Caching with CAJrrman. I'm out in Evergreen, Colorado today, and I'm starting the bike ride with a cache find right by the parking lot. Very easy one to find. It's right down here. It's a great way to start a geocache ride. So come along, I have 35 geocaches on my list. Let's see how many of them we can find today. Come along for the fun. This is one of my nemesis caches types, finding in one of these pine trees. Where could it be? There we go, right there. This is the first of a series called A Walk in the Park. Always put the log in the cap first on these kind. Makes it easier to close them up. This is my trail today, at least for the first part of this ride. There's 8 or 10 caches along here. Let's see if we can find them all. Ah yes, another pine tree. I've already spotted where this one is. There's the little bugger. Well, I just had 3 DNFs in a row. I'm hoping I'll have better luck with this cache. They're all the same type, little bison tubes. Looks like this one's in another pine tree. I always have trouble with these pine trees. Let's go see if we can find this little bugger. Pine tree's right over here. This is the closest pine tree to ground zero. It's still 15 or 20 feet. That's probably, ooh, I think I see it. There it is. This next cache, 60 feet away, is a small that's hanging up in a tree somewhere here. Here in beautiful Elk Meadow Park. I see it, it's over there. I like these containers. Like giant bison tubes. Well, I've arrived at the next cache. Parked my bike down there. This beautiful area of Elk Meadow Park. This particular cache is hidden in this big rock right here. Pretty easy to spot. Right in this little hidey hole. Nicely hidden. Let's take care of business. The usual little bag. This is a fairly new cache. I'm only the 4th one to come up here to find this one. Stamp the log. Back in the bag. back in, looks like maybe a vitamin bottle. And we'll put it back where it was. Nicely done. Let's head back down to the bike. Lots of pine cones here. There's my path for the next cache. One of the reasons I came up here to Elk Meadow today was to visit one of my own caches. It's called Trail Mix number 18, Elk Meadow, and it's actually a puzzle cache. You have to find some other ones first before you can look for this one to find the coordinates. But here I am. I know where it is. I'm going to go find it and check on it right now. I hate it when I can't find my own cache. It's been quite a while since I've been here. But now that I remember it, being behind this tree, not so hard to find after all. Trail Mix number 18. Nobody's found this cache for just over 2 years. Still has the 2 squeaky frogs I put in there, and the lizards and those balls, I think, were all things that I put in there when I hit it even longer ago than that. Official geocache. See, the name is worn off. There's the log. Oh, looks like Geodog 74 found it on May 10th of this year. Well, let's head back to the hitching post where I hitched my bicycle. It's actually a nice hitching post for a horse. Of course, since we're here, let's go check out the view. Great place to go caching, great place for mountain biking or hiking. It's all good. The last time I was here was when I hit that cache, Trail Mix, and there was snow and ice on the trail then. Well, I had to climb quite a ways from the trail, left my bike down the hill, and I found it. GPS says it's 30 feet from here, but I'm standing right by this cache. Nicely hidden here in the rocks. Let's dig it out and see what it is. Ooh, a nice fancy Batman container. I like it. Let's open it up. Logbook. Good thing there's a pen in here. I left mine back on my bicycle. This one has quite a few signatures in it. Nice container, nice hide. Can't beat the location on the side of this hill. So let's head back down to my bicycle and we'll move on to wherever we're going next. Well, I finished my bike ride. I'm actually halfway back home now, driving. I'm not driving now. I stopped on the side of the road to find a cache right here. There's a lot of traffic, so I decided to film my conclusion here in the car instead of outside by the cache. It was a great ride, very tiring. Did 16 miles altogether. 16 miles of up and down hills, and the mountains are tough miles, but I made it. Heading down, I'm along the, I think the road is called Bear Creek now. This one I just found here is called Bear Creek Cache and Dash. It concludes my caching adventures for today. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Caching with CAJrrman. I hope you'll tune in again in my next episode. You can also take a look at my past ones. And also, if you're so inclined, please subscribe to my channel and take a look at some of my other adventures. Thanks for joining me, and see you sometime again down the trail. So long, everybody.